The 8th annual Sci-Fi On The Rock was held in St. John's over the weekend. It had something for everyone. NTV's Heather Gillis was there.
More than 4,000 science fiction fans stopped by the Holiday Inn in St. John's for the biggest and best sci-fi on the rock yet. Darren Han is the event's founder. He says here there's something for everyone.
A little bit of everything that has anything to do with geekery or nerdery. Comic books, video games. We've got writers here giving talks on how to write. We have makeup artists here showing how to do different types of makeup work. This year's Sci-Fi on the Rock is bigger and better than it ever was. The year we have Michael Hogan from Battlestar Galactica. We have Aaron Eisenberg from Star Trek Deep Space Nine. We have Aaron Fitzgerald from Monster High, who has done a lot of cartoons and animation work. Plus, we've got a load of other actors here.
Not only were there people here to see their favorite actor, but many fans were dressed up as their favorite character. Ghostbuster Paul Butt says it took 2 years to make one part of his costume.
This costume, I built some of it, I bought some of it. This is all fiberglass shell, custom parts all built together. It took me about 2 years to make. Thankfully, my wife let me.
So a couple of my friends and I just came here today. We're actually with a photography team. Okay. But we're actually not really performing as any characters. We're actually a local airsoft team. Yeah. So we come here and we represent like generic bad guys from a game. Like we'll be like Resident Evil guys, Call of Duty, Battlefield, any generic bad guys.
33-year-old David Reynolds is a vendor here. He's been writing books since he was 9.
So this is something I wrote when I was 9. I have poetry from my teenage years, which is rather raunchy, and it's adult reading, not teenage reading, I suppose. And even this, I wrote this in my 20s when I was studying at Memorial University. This is based on my graduate research, where I was privileged enough to study superheroes.
The organizers say the science fiction community here is thriving, and this province is an attraction for major actors that fans want to see.
Well, after the first few years, they usually go back home and they tell their buddies what a good time they've had here. And I usually get phone calls from the actors saying, I hear Newfoundland is beautiful and exotic and I want to come to Newfoundland.
Heather Gillis, NTV News.